I think by now, all of you already know about what's happening in the world and how global powers are being shifted from the West to the East. In the research that we've conducted in the past 3 years with CEOs from all over the world, we continue to see a shift in globalization. In the US alone, 7% of businesses are going abroad or foreign, both in 2010, and that trend continues in 2011. We expect to see the same thing happen this year. And in fact, about a third of customers are already international foreign. As a consumer, we have so much choice. If I want to purchase something in Singapore, I'm no longer limited to the choices available to me, right? I can decide to make the purchase in Europe or the US and have it shipped to me at a nominal or even for free. And so as your consumers are becoming much more sophisticated, the pace of change is happening at such a rapid pace. It's no longer sufficient to be thinking about 5-10-year strategies in the ways that we may have thought about a few years ago. For some industries, it makes sense. But for others, we may need to start rethinking how we think about planning ahead, given this constant pace of change that we're seeing today. So what is required now to lead globally? As a curious observer of the student for the past few years, let me offer what I believe is a model of global leadership that's required from the research we've conducted and just from my own observations. Human leadership is a lot about the vision and the strategy and the values. And so when you're thinking about a global context and you're thinking about your organization, who do you want to be known for in the world? Because now you're going to be known by people beyond your national boundaries. So what is that statement that you're trying to make? And what is that vision that you want people to know you for? What is your vision? Is your vision making money? Is that even a vision? Or is it going to be something that really inspires people, your customers, as well as your employees to even want to work for you? We talk about values, and one of the values that comes up often really is about humility. Are you willing to be humble and to listen to other people and not to be the smartest person in the room as you're really trying to learn how to do business in that new area, in that new space? The second piece is creative leadership. Who doesn't want to be creative and innovative? I think every CEO I talk to wants to be innovative. But what does that really mean? Are you willing to actually allow your teams to make mistakes so that they're able to have enough space to actually create? Because a lot of creativity is messy and people will make mistakes and will fail. Are you okay with that? Or are you managing so tightly that people are afraid to make mistakes that they don't have the freedom to actually innovate or try something new for fear of failure? The last piece is really what I call adaptive leadership. And this has two elements. Adaptive leadership really is about the ability to adapt to change and rapidly changing environments. It's also about being culturally adaptable. And it's the willingness to learn and to listen. And it's how quickly and agile is your organization to respond to new competitive threats. Are you able to change your business models? Are you able to switch your customer strategy? Are you able to switch even your local market entry strategies based on the things that are changing and happening around you? Becoming this global leader requires clear intention and purpose. What are the choices that you're going to make to be a human, creative, adaptive leader, to be able to take your organization on a journey in this global context to really make a positive difference in the world?